Hey everybody out there. I want to get a message out to you as to how my math classes are going to go going forward. What's going to happen in the future? How weird is this going to get? It's going to be different. I don't think it's going to be weird. It's going to be a little challenging, but I don't think it's going to be beyond any of us. I want you to know though that the entire staff here at Ozaki is here for you. We're not leaving you behind, and we're not sending you out to the wolves. We've got your back. Let me say a few things starting out though. I hope that you're all right. I hope you're taking care of yourself and the ones you care about. And I want you to continue doing that by eating right, drinking lots of water, getting good rest, washing your hands, all of that stuff. But also remember, you're washing your hands for those who might get really sick. That's probably not you, because you're young and your immune systems are totally as strong as they're going to be probably in your whole life. But there are people around you who don't have such strong immune systems. Please, you're washing your hands for those people in your life. You're washing your hands for those who need you to be healthy. You're trying to keep them from getting the disease. You're not just trying to keep your parents and myself happy. Please keep that up for their sake. Also, this is a big change, big left turn here, but I just want to say that if you contact the school, you can get a school lunch. They're going to continue to make those. But the way that works is you come in, you go to the cafeteria, you grab the bag lunch, and you go. They don't want you going through the building and all of that. So, moving forward. The staff is here for you, but everything must be virtual. I want to say this by kind of looking you in the eye. A lot of us wanted to be here physically for you. We wanted to show up for those of you who wanted us to be here and just to see you and make sure you're okay. But the state, the Department of Public Instruction has said, no, we can't. We can't let you use the workout room, the lifting. We can't let you come in and visit to get help with math or whatever class. We just can't let that happen. And I'm sorry. So here's what I'm going to do though to make sure you have everything you need. It's all going to be virtual, and we're all going to make it through this, and we're all going to be just fine. I recommend you check your email first thing in the morning. Get on the schoolwork that's assigned for you, and when you're done doing all that schoolwork, check your email again. I would check my email twice a day going forward, just to make sure you're on top of everything. It just makes sense. Do not put it all off to the end. And here's what you can expect from me. The reason why I say don't put it all off to the end is because in mathematics, we have to keep moving forward. I can't let you just go on to Algebra 2 or Transition Math or whatever else without learning the last 25% of the class. That's not fair to you, and that's not appropriate for me. It's not appropriate for my colleagues. So I'm going to provide for you the following resources. You're going to get a video for each lesson, and for most of you, except calculus, you're going to get a video that uses the stuff that's in the book. Algebra and geometry, we will use the in-class questions, and you'll see me going through all of those questions worked out for you. Transition math, I am going to work out the even numbered problems so that when you get the assigned odd number problems or vice versa, you will be just fine. You will have examples on how to do everything. The videos are the first thing I would check if I were you. Secondly, you're going to get links to Khan Academy. Maybe I'm not the guy who makes the math make sense for you. That's okay. Check out what I provide on Khan Academy. We will also have virtually scheduled and recorded office hours. And you'll see what the schedule is in a minute, but twice a week you'll have a chance to dial in and ask your questions. Lastly, if all of that still has you kind of flummoxed and you have questions, you can email me. We'll create another Google Hangout where we can talk more. But just understand that if you ask me for help, I'm going to invite everybody, because there may be more than just you that has those questions. It's okay. You're going to get the same assignments. We have to keep moving forward. So Given that you're gonna have the same assignments, I know that things are what they are. You're gonna have reasonable deadlines. So here's how you turn them in. You've got two ways to get that done. You can turn them in by simply taking a picture and emailing them to me, or you can drop them off your physical papers with Ms. Zausch, and she'll put them in my mailbox and I'll get them that way. Most of you are going to do the picture thing. All I request is that you check out your picture before you share it with me, because I've received pictures of assignments before, and they can be grainy, they can be dark, and all of that. Make sure they're well lit. Make sure that the assignment is clearly labeled, has your name on it, all that good stuff. So please, turn them in and stay on top of it. The deadline policy now applies to the math department. I can no longer take old assignments going forward. I'll take the old ones before Friday's announcement. I'll take the old ones, chapter 7, chapter 8, whatever the chapters were before the coronavirus meant that we couldn't have school together. I'll take those old ones. But for the lessons that now apply, you need to keep up with this and turn them in by the due date I give you. And again, the due date I give you is reasonable. It's not ridiculous. The deadline policy now applies. And assessments. So I'm still going to give the assessments when I said I was going to give them according to our syllabus, but I can't keep you from meeting together. So go ahead and meet together. So for the time while we're gone, you can assume that all assessments are group or team assessments. You are welcome to that. So just understand that they may be a little different because of that, but I can't assume that you won't meet. I'm not going to get upset if you do work with others, so I'm just going to assume that you are. That's one of the concessions I have to make. I don't see a point in getting upset about that. I will honor your spring break. So you're going to get, when we would normally meet for class, you're going to get an email from me, and it's going to have the video lesson, it's going to have the assignment, it's going to have the Khan Academy links, it's going to have whatever you need for that assignment, along with the due date. You won't get any of those emails during spring break, but if you do want to continue working through math during spring break, I have a solution for you, and I'll talk about that in a minute. First of all, the virtual office hours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an entire class invitation. So for example, if you're in algebra class, I'm going to do invitation of everybody in algebra class. And if you show up for the Google Hangout, great. If you don't, I understand. You might be doing just fine and you have no questions. Same with transition math, geometry, and notice it says both 3-term and 2-term. Notice it has both of those together. So just so you know, you're going to be spending time with both of my classes. There's about 40 of you. That's totally fine. I don't think all 40 of you are going to dial in at the same time. But if you have questions, that's the time to dial in and get your questions answered. And as you can see, I'll be giving a full hour to calculus. These are Tuesdays and Thursdays going forward, starting this coming Thursday, not starting tomorrow the 17th, starting this Thursday the 19th. Okay, those are going to be available to you. Again, the invitation to that will be coming to you in an email. Another good reason to check email. So, where am I going to find this video and the Khan Academy links and the links to the homework and the assessment? Well, all you have to do is check the Google Doc where we keep our homework assignments. So for example, if I look at algebra here, let's see here. You know what this looks like now. This is where we are. We're right here in algebra. So later today, what you're going to find is I'm going to add links right in here. It's going to be my video link, Khan Academy links, anything else I think you need to be linked. You're going to see that here. The homework link, it's already there. So you're going to have all of that set up, and you can just come back to this anytime you have a question, because I might have additional virtual meetings with people. If I can record those, I'm going to try, you'll see those links here too. All these lessons, spring break, I'll stop sending you emails. However, if you want to keep moving forward, I want to keep adding my videos and links and everything else. And then, yeah, the test. I will have it linked. I'm not going to have it linked too early, but when it's time, I'm going to have that link live, and you will be able to have that brought up on your Chromebook, work it out on your own paper. If you want to print any of these things and work them out on there, that's fine too. But that's where you're going to find everything, and that's how, if you want to move forward at your own pace, you can do that. So you can wait for my emails to tell you when to do things for algebra, or you can just work ahead using that Google Doc where all of our assignments are listed. Either way. So, let me do a quick recap. Number one, you are going to be supported. We got your back. Number two, we've got virtual classroom times where if you don't understand anything that's going on, we got you. Number three, you will be given so many resources from all your teachers, not just me. And you need to know that if you don't use those, you're kind of doing yourself in, so just use them. They're all good. Just do them. Oh, by the way, I'm going to also do some like Quizlets and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you get those done. Number four, is that what I'm on? Number four? Take care of your family. Take care of yourself. Because you don't know, right? You don't know. And lastly, and I mean this seriously, I miss you guys. I mean, I do. I don't know what it is to teach without you here with me. You know what I mean? And I wish you were here. And I mean this seriously. I know I'm goofy, but I really hope you're taking care of yourself. I really hope you're all right. And I hope you reach out if you have any questions, because we got you. All of your teachers, we're here, we care about you. Please take advantage of that. I miss you. I love you. See you soon.